Hello friends, welcome to NJCF. We are learning social science of 10th standard and we are talking about 5th chapter of your syllabus, that is India's heritage of science and technology. In the previous video, we talked about metallurgy and chemistry. Our ancient sages contributed a lot in those fields. Now in this video, we are going to talk about science of medicine and surgery. India attained an unprecedented achievement in the field of medicine and surgery. Since ancient period, Maharshi Charak, Maharshi Sushrut and Vagbhat pioneered the Indian medicine, science and surgery through their intense researches and reached to the greatest height. So, this is trilogy of our researches in the field of medicine and surgery. Maharshi Charak has written a book, Charak Samhita, in which he has mentioned over 2000 medicinal herbs. Herb is any plant with leaves, seeds or flowers, and they are used for flavoring food, medicine or perfume. Maharshi Charak was one of the principal contributors to Ayurveda, a system of medicine and lifestyle developed in ancient India. And he brought one book named Charak Samhita, one of the foundational texts of classical Indian medicine and Ayurveda. That's why Charak is also known as the father of Indian medicine. Maharshi Sushrut has mentioned instruments used in surgery. The instruments were so sharp that they would split a single vertical hair in two divisions. So you can imagine about those instruments. They were very sharp. They would split a single vertical hair in two divisions. Now you can imagine the dimension of your vertical hair. Those instruments could divide your vertical hair into two divisions. I mean, you can imagine about their knowledge, about their skills. Vagbhatta has written a book. Vagbhatta Samhita is also a very important work. Maharshi Sushruta is the father of surgery. And Sushrut Samhita is considered one of the oldest book in the world on plastic surgery. Even Charak Samhita is the oldest book on Ayurveda, and apart from giving information on medical condition and their treatment, it also gives valuable information on social, geographical and economic conditions of India. Vagbhatta has written a book. Vagbhatta Samhita is also a very important work. Study of Charak Samhita, Sushrut Samhita and Vagbhatta Samhita is very useful for every doctor. Hindu herbal science of ancient time is enriched with huge collection of minerals and medicines from plants and animals. This has presented a detailed and complicated process of making medicines, their classification and their usage. They could even stop blood circulation with bowl-shaped bandage. They could skillfully operate on abdomen, kidney, cataract, hernia, stone, piles and bladder. They could classify also join the broken or displaced bonds and extract the things pierced into the body easily and skillfully. So you can imagine about their abilities. We are talking about Maharshi Charak, Maharshi Shushrut and Maharshi Bhagadatta. They were very skillful. They could operate on any body part of your body. They could even stop blood circulation. They could join the broken bonds and they could extract the things pierced into the body. They could recognize symptoms and diagnose the disease. They also gave dietary directions after post-recovery of disease. So you can understand, you can imagine about their abilities. They had knowledge of plastic surgery as well as joining nose and ears. They showed a keen interest in teaching students the method of surgery by doing surgery on the dead body or on the wax statue. They conducted risky operations during delivery. They were expert gynecologists and pediatricians. So now you can imagine that how our contribution in medicine and surgery is rich. Veterinary science also developed in ancient India. Veterinary science is a branch that deals with the study of animal immunology. It also monitors the prevention of disease. They wrote books on disease related to horse, ashwa, and elephants, means Hasti. Among them, Hasti Ayurveda, Shalihotra, and Ashwasastra are well known. Hasti Ayurveda is a book on elephants and a complete science of elephants, considers all facts about wild and pet elephants. Shalihotra was based on Ayurveda and extensively documented the treatment of disease using medicinal plants. And Ashwa Shastra deals with various animal diseases, their symptoms and treatment in great detail is also included. The scholar's writer of medicine, Vagbhatta, made valuable contribution through his work Ashtanga Hridaya in the field of diagnosis. Vagbhatta is one of the most influential writer, scientist, doctor. Ashtanga Hridaya means the heart of all the 8 branches of Ayurveda, is one of the ancient root text of Ayurveda. Today, the Ashtanga Hridayam continues to serve as a root source for Ayurvedic philosophy and protocol, providing clear guidelines in all aspects of health. So, Ashtanga Hridaya was written by Maharshi Bhagadatta. Now you can understand how our heritage of science and technology is very rich. Our sages contributed a lot in the field of medicine and surgery. They were able to do everything. Now in the next video, we will talk about mathematics and other science.